Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Might Magic Heroes VII. This is episode 95. In the last episode, I got beat down pretty badly. It was not a pleasant experience, and I'm sure many of you guys had a fairly decent to sizable laugh. Yeah, I kind of got wrecked. It was not a pleasant experience, let me tell you. But hopefully we can keep folks down or at bay or what have you, and we're not going to be completely crushed by this. I'm a little concerned because like I said, we did get kind of wiped out pretty horribly, and it wasn't pleasant at all. I'm not sure what we can do necessarily right now. We're going to try to get a little bit more experience, and I don't know. I guess the mistakes I made were pretty bad. I could have probably utilized a little bit of like retribution and a few other things, but I don't know. I did not make good choices in that battle, guys. I did not. So, that's that, I suppose. And yeah, it looks like our orc brethren are running all over the place. And we are going to eventually have to go back and defend ourselves. And the fact that we lost as many as we did puts us at a really, really bad spot, especially with him. Losing our magic carpet riders was a pretty significant blow to us, because, I mean, let's be honest, they were pretty powerful for the most part. They didn't really do great that particular time around, but they weren't bad. Oh, I should have split these guys up. Alright, well, what if we teleport Assad's brethren over here, our wonderful, wonderful little alliance of doom, and we'll send them into position, and then we'll defend, and hopefully they hold the line here. Now, it's had a bit of unfortunateness. Splooch and myself were playing a little bit of Ark Survival Evolved, and we decided that we wanted another one of these giant birds. Now, the problem with the giant birds in that particular game is they're pretty hard to get. They're pretty hard to obtain. That being said, you have to pretty much, it's a two-man job. So you hold somebody in your bird claws, so you have to have a flying creature, and you hold your ally in your claws with a flying creature. You have to find one of these birds, which can take an hour, sometimes more. And then you have to fly along and shoot them with like trank darts or trank arrows, and eventually it goes down. Once it goes down, you have to defend it and then get everything set up, and then you're ready to go. And then usually what we do is we fly back to base, we leave one person there, and then we get another creature or something that can fight, we bring that back out there, and we kind of get 2 or 3 animals over there to actually be defensive, and then we go on and we get it done. Now the problem that I've run into, or that we ran into this time, was Splooch didn't knock it back out. So what you do is you put narcotics on the creature. I know, so you're getting them addicted to drugs, right? No, you put these things on them and it basically keeps them knocked out. It makes them like, you know, once you knock them out with trank arrows and whatnot, they actually stay passed out, and that's fantastic, you know, that's really, really good, and that's what you want. But that didn't happen, because Splooch was so worried about things attacking, he started building the wall, and I said, just wait until I get back, and then deal with the wall. Just focus on keeping that thing, you know, stay near it, and just sit there and watch it, and don't let it, you know, don't let it get attacked by anything, just, you know, chill. And he was so panicked and paranoid, or whatever else, creatures attacking it, or what have you, that he actually let it wake back up, and that crushed us. That completely destroyed everything we were working toward. It wasn't great, guys. So yeah, the bird took off. We went back to try to catch it, and it was just nothing doing. So we lost 500 of our narcotics, which was a pretty big deal. And yeah, it's not good. So that's what I got to do this morning, guys. Since the wife was home, I figured I would utilize some of the time. Splooch was off. I was like, all right, I could do a little game time with the good old Splooch. And then he did that, and I was just like the most devastating thing ever. Like, I'm like, you had one job. All you had to do is not what you did. Ah, well. What can you do? What can you do? Alright, let's get clarity up here and going. And then really I gotta figure out what I want to do next. I mean, economy might be okay. We'll see. I guess we can go for the trivial fight here. Not a lot of stuff we can do quick combat for, though, it seems. It seems like we are stuck into regular full-blown combat. That's okay, though. Alright, I suppose we'll probably have to teleport our wonderful, wonderful lions back up into the mix to keep them very, very, very sad about themselves. The attack is real! Alright, well we did that. I believe we can cast another spell now. Actually, we do... I don't think it's going to be that much, is it? No, it's like half of that, yeah. I'm like, I don't think it's as much as it's saying, because remember, we don't get the full capacity out of this. Alright, in theory, we'll probably lose 1 or 2 lions. We'll be able to heal them back up next time around, I imagine. Maybe we don't even lose 1. I don't know. Oh yeah, we do. So the first one was shielded, the second one not so much. There's the blast, here's the follow-up. And I guess we'll go here. Yeah, I didn't sleep super well last night either, folks. Unfortunately, I'm pretty tired today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my voice is kind of dragging. I'm just like, which, of course, in English is... Well, that's not English, so... Yeah. Meh. I say meh. Hey, finally our genies, our djinns can do something. Our djinn chanalas. Alright, so we're going to get smacked one more time by you, and that's not going to be enough, so we will cut you. We will make you bleed, and then we'll be victorious. Well, I mean, at least all of our titans are still rocking, right? So there is that. I mean, we've got something going for us, but it's not a whole lot right now. I'm just hoping today goes better. It didn't start great. I mean, the whole scenario. I plan to get something done, and then just... It's never a good sign, guys. It's never a good sign when you strive for a certain goal and you just fall short. It's really rough. It makes me sad. I don't know about the rest of you guys, whether you're sad for me or not, but I don't know. I probably wasted 2 to 3 hours. That's one thing that I won't say that I can't abide, but I really don't like doing, and that's wasting time. I know. It sucks, but yeah, it's one of my big things. I really, really hate wasting time a lot. Like, a lot. Now, well, let's murder this and enrage Cyclops, okay? Let's see, how are we going to do this? I don't know, we should be able to figure something out here. I imagine if I should be able to do something. We've got this. We've got this on lockdown, I'm sure. I'm not really sure of it. I'm half assuming that we have this on lockdown. Alright, so first thing that we need to do is probably fog shroud this guy right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait. They're going to come forward. Hopefully closer together. That's not close enough to be able to do what I was hoping to be able to do. Do that. I guess we're just going to focus fire this guy down as much as we can right now. And then we'll probably end up trying to blizzard. Why is it saying that we can do another spell? Why is it a possibility that we can do another spell? Well, it certainly seems to think we can do another spell. I mean, I'm all for it. Somehow I don't think this is going to do as much as oh, it did do as much as it said it was going to do. Oh, that was a mistake, though. No, I shouldn't have done that. That was a terrible move. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. I got distracted by the pretty colors and the shiny things. I'm going to get wrecked here. Who's he going to shoot? Oh. That wasn't great. Alright, well, our lions can come up here and attack you. You guys can't do anything. Alright, well, let's see. What is the play here? Why can't we implode? Oh, because we can only cast Implosion once per turn. Okay. Well, I could Blizzard. I can only Blizzard one of them. That's fairly rough. What if I move back here? And then I utilize the tsunami. might not be super terrible. Really need them to get like on the same page though. That's like the biggest problem right now. Come on, boys. We have to use a lot of light magic. No, you snuck through. Oh gosh. This is going so poorly. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, that was not a fun experience at all. Oh boy. Well, hopefully you guys were ready for this wonderful terribleness of me. Oh good, we're losing more people. Excellent. Exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, well, whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with whatever losses that we end up accruing here. This is not great. Well, let's do this. And we're going to replace them up there, okay. Well, I thought we were, but apparently that's not the case. We can do a little bit more damage with our lions over here. Again, it's not looking super good. Pretty good chunk of damage this way. And a very nice chunk of damage that way. Excellent. We can do a little bit more down there. A little bit more over here. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. Then we gotta back out. Gotta defend, though. I don't know. I might should have checked to see what I could have done with him. Oh, good. Because of reasons. Yes. Yes, please. Please hit him. Now, what are you gonna do, big man? You gonna laser beam our little fire lizards again? Alright. So, here's the play. We're gonna cast a blizzard. Right there. I am totally okay with this scenario. I would be much more okay if you weren't around, so we're going to get away from you. Going to hit you with a big nasty shot there. Going to hit you with a very, very small, minuscule shot there. Then we're going to get you out of the way. I'm gonna defend. You're gonna actually fly away. They're immune to movement and parrying effects. Oh gosh, that's about right. Yep. Yeah, should have known that. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I just don't think sometimes. All right, so here's the new play. There is a new play. We're going to cast heal up on our boys here. You can tank whatever. If he continues to attack you, fantastic. If he doesn't, that's okay as well. You can defend with you, defend with you, defend with you, defend with you, defend. We're just pretty much going to mass defend and just spam out a bunch of spells and try to recover. It's going to be our best play, I think. Let's get you guys back up. I know, guys, a little bit of cheese goes a long way, but hey, you know what? If we can recover from this, fantastic. If we can't, well, then so be it. So be it. Do we really resurrect all of those? Can resurrect 38 of these. Which I think that might be everyone? I think maybe everyone's actually fully resurrected at this point. Let's defend all the way through one more time real quick, and then we'll finish this guy off on the next turn. Alright, let's quickly go through our heal. You are fully healed. You are fully healed. Healed. Healed, heal. Well, they don't count as being healed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, well, let's say good day to you, sir. Okay, so what started off as a real rough little ride there turned out to not be so bad. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit off today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit off, it's okay though. We're still gonna have fun. I always have fun. Even when I'm off, I have fun. Alright, we have way too many items here. Yeah, I don't care about that. Not enough movement left. Of course not. Why would we have movement left? That's silly. Oh, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go right in and actually attack him. That's kind of impressive. The week of the beaver. Not a good week to be a tree. What is this? And then you're who? You're Luna. Yeah, you were one of the people we had to deal with. Okay. That's fair. That is fair. The week of Shalasa. Or the temple or whatever of Shalasa. Yes, we will go back here. We shall go up here and we shall recruit all. Shall continue to recruit all. There it is. And bam. Down we go. About as good as we can be. Alright, let's get on over there. Oh, we did it! He's a superhero. Okay, so now it's just the final little deal that we have to do. I really wasn't expecting him to attack. Well, now I kind of feel silly. We could have left, what's her name? To Melisande or whatever her name was. We could have left her for them to deal with. I feel kind of silly that I didn't do that now. Alright, well, why don't you come up here, buddy? And why don't you recruit all as well? There you go. That's a good boy there. That's a good boy. Alright, why don't you come on down here and do whatever it is that you got to do over there while we get everybody else into position. And I'm a little sad because I didn't want to give you another town, but hey, you know what? That's cool. It's cool. I mean, we don't really need another town. Like, we already have the one. In fact, what I would very much like to do is actually meet up with that town if I could. Now, really, that's a tough fight. I feel like that shouldn't be a tough fight. Alright, what are you? Oh, look at this. Shiny. Crack a knuckle or two there. Get ourselves all prepped and ready. Huh. I feel like... I don't know where that actually was. I also really want to get up to the top area. It's fine. So we're going to probably run all the way up there. We're going to get whatever spells are actually available in our town that we own now. And I think that'll be fine. So we're going to go here. We're going to snag up experience. We don't really need much more gold. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending. Hey, we could do this. Oh, and I think we have to do the actual fight. That's okay, guys. You know, battling, it's all part of it. It'll be okay. It'll be just fine. Wouldn't even worry about it, folks. Alright, so what do we want to do right now? I think everybody knows we want the coolest thing in the history of mankind to come our way. And that's the tsunami. That's right. Tsunami! Yeah, it was a little lackluster, I dare say. We can wait. The spider's gonna... Actually, they all get to go before we do. That's a bit sad. Who are you gonna focus? Alright, you're gonna focus the little guys? That's totally fine with me. I assume you're gonna do the same? Yep. Okay, so we know exactly who we need to bring back. Let's do a big chunk out of you. Let's do... just keep going that route. I think that's okay. We'll soften you guys up a little bit. Alright, I like that. Alright. Alright, what do we have left? You guys aren't going to be able to get within range. That's totally fine. We'll move here. There. Okay, so what do we need? We need the Book of Healing. It's actually pretty bad right now, so we're not going to use the Book of Healing just yet. What we're going to use is the Fog Shroud. Keep you guys on lockdown. We're going to defend, we're going to wait. And you're both going to be able to move, and by both I mean you're going to defend, you're going to move. You're going to die. Yeah, I guess we can kill you now. Let's just do it now. See ya! Ugh! Hulk smash! Actually, we're not smashing right there, unfortunately. That was just like normal, regular killing. Alright, so we did that. It's a decent amount of damage, not quite enough to really make our mark, I would say. Okay, now's when we start throwing out them heals. 27, we'll definitely need more than that though. Kill off 38 of them. 36. Now, I had my guesses, they weren't quite enough. Alright, who are you gonna go for? Of course you're gonna go for him. Don't you worry, we will step on you and you will die eventually. But not yet. Who else do we have? You're gonna defend, that's totally okay. And then you're going to kill off all 65 of them because, well, we have 578 of you guys, so there's that. Do a little bit of baby damage here. Bloop. It's going to be just fine. Oh, good, we can go again. And our Titan's short of doing like a horrible critical hit that kills everything. I think we'll be fine. Okay, well, let's see. How much do we do with our lions? That's okay. We can send our lions into play. Alright, we shall get a heal off over here. Resurrect 29 more of you. We will defend, 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 defend. And apparently you will defend as well, good sir. You will defend as well. We get 2 more of you or 6 of you. So we're going for the full-on turret thing, right? And that's kind of the play. Oh, you're gonna move around and stab me and then get owned? Well, we lost 2 of our red lizard dudes. That's cool. It's not cool, but it's, you know, it's acceptable. It's a minor loss. I can accept that. Yeah, I'll pay. You can reveal. Hey. Yay, we can see random things, and we have an enemy over here that we can totally go and not annihilate because we can't move that far. Or that fast. Alrighty. Looks like we have people roaming all over the place right now. Alright, well you are officially toasted. And did we get credit for the murder of the other one? The Dark Wizards. Defeat Luna and capture her town. Well, I can't do that because ye did that already, so we're not going to get the credit for that one. That makes me a little bit sad. Well, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it, but still, that's not super fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little saddened by this whole scenario. Alright. Well, let's get to moving. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is that Luna? No. That is not Luna. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is have Assad come down here and tag that up. I'm pretty sure they will be able to meet with one another and deal with stuff, though I'm very tempted to go see what's going on over here. It seems like there's something going on. Is that Luna? No, that's Zoltan. There's a lot of people moving around over here. Not a lot happening, though. Did he kill off Zoltan? I don't think he did. But I'm going to. Ah, Zoltan. Hey, I got credit for it. Sweet. I'm a hero. Look at that, guys. And you thought I failed a quest, please. I am a superhero. I don't fail things. Alright, we're going to get our boys to move. And we're eventually going to end up teleporting back to town at some point to do something, somewhere, somehow, some way. And maybe we get instant reinforcements. If we do that, that's going to be really, really good. If not, so be it. Alright, the week of the Nashers, a week when when the weekly frenzied Nasher production used to double before they were totally exterminated. Now, not so much. Oops, I hit end turn instead of I hit E instead of spacebar. I'm a failure at life. There's also some sort of fort maybe down in this general region. I feel like I should be looking for, but I'm not going to. Why? Because I don't have to. Okay, so you're gonna move as far as you can. You're gonna continue to move as far as you can. You're gonna continue to explore the map, gather up resources, and become all the more powerful, slowly. Possibly. I mean, there's no way to be sure, if I'm being honest here. Alright, we're pretty close to swapping positions here, which isn't too bad. Well, we are well on our way to being successful here, or dying in a horrible blaze of fire and death. I'm hoping the successful part's actually what's going to happen. We'll see, though. We shall see. They have so many more heroes than we do. Now, granted, we could hire a few more heroes if we were so inclined, but I'm not really inclined to do so. I know. What is this? What does quick combat give us? I'm just gonna assume, yeah, it's awful. So we're gonna play it manually. I know, guys. You're like, why don't you quick combat anymore? Because it's so incredibly bad at this point. Not that my actual combat's much better. I mean, you guys saw that firsthand. That did not go super well. Alright, so we're gonna keep the blizzard up on you guys. Then we're gonna wait, and we're gonna wait. And you guys, oh, you can't move. I like it. Alright, that means that we can focus fire down. And that makes me pretty darn happy. It really does. Truly. Gonna move here, gonna move there, gonna defend. I think we can probably use implosion here. Kill off 95 of you guys. I think that's totally legit. We can defend, we can wait. You two have to defend. You are gonna come forth and get crushed. Aw, you're going that way. It makes me sad. And you're covered. That is not okay. Somehow we can also cast a spell. I'm not going to do that, though. I'll cast it over here. It's going to do less. It's going to do half of what it says. Alright. Take out you. A little bit more. A little bit more. Should have done the fall down on you. No. And then 84 of you. No. And the lions shall take the lion's share of you. Defend, attack. Pretty sure we can just ice bolt you in the booty. 36 of you are down. More of you are down. The blizzard's gonna hold for at least one more turn. And we might be able to kill most, if not all, almost all of you. Oh no, he crit me for 0! I was immune to damage, folks. That was pretty impressive. I am not going to lie. That was pretty darn sweet. Alright, and now all that's left is to murder those two. Giant stacks of nasty. I know. Pretty fun stuff. Pretty fun stuff. I think I'll start with the Circle of Cold. I know when they get closer, we'll do other various things. I'm not going to worry too much about it just yet. I can shoot whoever I want. I guess I'll shoot you guys. And then we'll wait with you. I'm of course going to call down more hatred onto both of you guys. And for splat. What do you got? Ooh, you're splitting up. Didn't see that one coming. Not super concerned either way. Alright. Big blast to you. And... you know what? I think we can probably use our tsunami. Our tsunami. Yeah. And we can our tsunami you guys back a little bit more. And yes, you're going to be annoying. No, we do not want to get hit by you. But we should actually be able to kill the vast majority of you, if not all of you. Ooh, with a crit, that's going to really hinder your... yeah, you're pretty much dead. Yeah, that's going to definitely leave a mark or two. Alright, and our high morale is kicking in, and we're getting to do a couple more nasty little shots there. We shall defend ourselves and wait for your imminent demise. Alright, and there you are. Defend, defend. Let's Circle of Winter this up. Boom, big old nasty hit. Alright, you are covered. That is fine. Enjoy your defilade for now. For it shall not always be. 11 to 15 or 22 to 30. We, of course, are going to go with the 22 to 30. And that's going to put him down to 32. Oh, he's covered. Well, he's got even less. 24. We can almost kill all of those. And defend, and we're going to guarantee the kill on all of those. See ya. And there it is. We lost no one. We did use a substantial amount of mana, though we have like ridiculous quantities of mana, so substantial or otherwise, it didn't matter too much. My goodness, this is so far away. So, a couple lessons to be learned here, guys. Don't forget to tag up your thing when you're running past. It's not a good idea. And, yeah, hire more heroes. That's pretty much it. Yeah, if you take over a town, it's always good, especially as a magic caster in any of the HOM games, to always go inside the town right away. Alright, I don't think he's going to come forward. He might. So he is right over yonder. Well, we are still leaving this place, so there's that. Let's do that, and let's end the turn. And I assume at some point we need to meet at the bridge. Is that correct? Is that what you want from me, good sir? After you've assembled the bridge, you need to face Qasim on the island, or Qasim on the island, and put his life to an end. Okay, weren't we supposed to meet with the orcs or something for this? I thought that was the play. Wow, we can actually move really far when we have a horse. Huh. It's going to be ironic or funny when I actually make it back to this town and I'll have already learned all the spells. And I probably already did tag it up. Week of Mercury. The week when Mercury production doubles. Unfortunately, the people of Ashan haven't found a use for this resource yet. Oh, burn. Burn. That's a slap in the face to Homs of old right there, folks. Alright, so we have waddled our way along just fine. Hey, good, there are new spells to learn. Excellent. Which ones did we learn? We learned Elrath's Conviction, Storm Arrows, Firewall, Gust of Wind, Frenzies, Stone Spikes, Resurrection. Yeah, these could have been good spells to have utilized at some point. Alright, so now the play is as follows. We are going to utilize our instant recall, go back to Amari. We're going to come up here, we're going to snag up everybody. Recruit all the way across the board. We're going to hope that this is enough oomph to do something here. And what are we going to do next, folks, you ask? What is the next play for us? We're going to head on up there. That is the play. I'm kind of hoping our orc brethren actually go across the bridge and help us. But I have a feeling that they're probably not going to. They're probably like, you know what, we already did some heavy lifting. It's your turn. Fajada, deal with it. I'm actually about out of time for this episode as well, folks. So I'm going to try to speed things along just a little bit here. See if I can't get a little bit closer to the eventual endgame here. Unfortunately, the orcs take so long with their turn every time that we are sitting here waiting quite frequently. That's not too bad. Alright, we can end our turn once again. Whew, this has been an intense mission or map or level or whatever you want to call it, but we're close to the end, guys. I can see it on the horizon. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move to the Stables, and then that is where we're going to break it off. And then in the next episode we will go and hopefully be able to fight Qasim, but there's no guarantee. Anyway, folks, this is where I'm going to break out the episode. Hopefully you had some fun. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it, guys and gals. And I will be back in just a little bit with the next episode and possibly the end of the Academy campaign. Who knew it would come so quickly, guys? Well, again, I can't say for sure. I'm assuming it's coming pretty quick. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you in just a bit with the next episode. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.